Good afternoon, Ms. Marisa. So before we start our interview today, let us introduce ourselves first. I am Cassandra Liz Mulato, and together with me,
I'm Lizomia Ardiente. I am Henajin Heradaga. I am Josier Gonzalez. I'm Gurley Makahibad. I am Liza Guanon.
I'm Vanessa Maria Alcapotol.
and we are third-year students pursuing Bachelor of Elementary Education at Cebu Technological University, Danao Campus. And today, we thank you for giving us your permission to conduct this interview with you for our project in functional English.
So you're welcome. It is my pleasure to be one of your interviewee and also to answer your questions.
Okay, ma'am. So shall we start?
Okay.
Okay. So first, can you briefly tell us about yourself?
So my name is Teresa Lagahit. I am 22 years old. I graduated Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics at Cebu Technological University, Carmel Campus.
What inspires you to become a teacher?
So what inspires you? So actually, I have this former teacher way back elementary days. So I really like how she taught us not only the subject but for us to grow and be ready to the real world. And as I grew up, I realized that teaching is the fundamental of everything. Like there's a lot of profession, but teacher is the profession that creates other profession, right?
Yes.
So you agree?
Yes,
So-
I agree.
So why math is that during my high school days, so I have this math teacher. He teach us not just math is about numbers, but there's a lot of application like in architecture,
Yes,
like
in our
road
real life.
construction, in our daily life.
Yes.
It is very useful. So that's why.
How long have you been in a teaching profession?
So I just graduated last June 10, and right now I'm teaching at one of the private school here in Carmen for almost 4 months now.
Okay.
What grade level or subject do you currently teach?
So I handled senior high school subjects and also math subject in grade 7. So actually, when you are at the actual field, in my part, I'm a math major.
Yes.
But in actual field, di lang siya mag-teach of math. That's the reality. So mag-handle ka of different subjects aside from math.
For your mom, is it hard to handle that?
For me, yes. Like um, I handled physics and chemistry, and I don't really like science.
Yes, sir.
But as a teacher, so
Should
I
be
need to,
flexible.
yeah,
Yes.
we need to be flexible and I need to study so that makatudlo ko nila sa sakto yun.
So it's true.
Yeah.
Teaching never.
It's very hard, but if you really love your job, so dili na ka siya lisod.
So, as a teacher, dili mamulong ang learning.
Yes. So, learning is lifelong sa teachers. Dili lang ta mag-stop sa pag-graduate nato na okay na tong learning. So, as mag-grow ta, daghan tag ma-learn hapon.
Okay, thank you.
So what do you enjoy most about teaching?
So, I really enjoy when I saw my students learn, or I'm enjoying teaching students and helping them to grow.
Yeah. Well, it is really fulfilling to see nga parang, nakaibaw na siya.
Yeah.
Concept, knowing na ikaw ang ikaw ang hinungdan niya, nakaibaw siya. So, it's gonna ma-happy sa dapat as as a teacher, di ba? So, mga na siya, ang purpose yun na itong mga teacher. Ang puhon nga teacher. Yes. So, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello, Miss. What does being a professional teacher mean to you?
So for me, being a professional teacher is being committed to the not only to the subjects but also to the students. So as a teacher, it's not just na trabaho lang, it is a responsibility because in the classroom, so we are the second parent of the students. And then dili lang ta naga-teach kung unsay content sa isa ka subject, but also i-connect na siya sa real world. Kaya anha nila magamit ang ilang na-learn. And also, in the classroom, it is our responsibility also to to check them if okay ra sila, to monitor them kung safe ra ba sila. So that's it. Dili lang siya kanang normal lang nga trabaho lang, but yeah, responsibility jud siya.
So, kuan as a teacher mismo kay kuan ka nang ikaw sa ang nurture sa students para lang kuan sila mag-develop in a group. So, the second question mo is kanang can you describe your experience during your teaching profession?
Yeah, so based on my experience from practice teaching to up to now, so ako ra masulti is being a teacher is not always easy. Like sometimes maka-feel bitaw kapoy, pressure, especially pag lain kag major in mag-handle kag lain subject, and also daghang challenges like sa kanang calamities katong sa recently lang. And then as a teacher dapat flexible ta. And then aside from that, bisag feel na to nga gikapoy ta, it is also meaningful, especially when we saw our students grow. Like nakita nato nga nag-learn gid sila nga as a teacher, ikaw way ka nang nga ay kanang naka-learn sila sa akong gitudlo, na-apply nila sa ilang knowledge. So it is maka-feel mo nga bisag kapoy, worth it na gihapon.
How do you address the individual differences among your learners in your classroom?
So we all know learners nowadays are diverse. Like each students have different learning style. So as a teacher, dapat ginagamit na to ang differentiated instruction. Whereas gina-study na to ang lain-lain nga interest sa isa ka student, ilahang learning style. Kay in a way, ma-apply na to kung kanang student usa di dapat natong instruction ihatag nato niya para kanang dili siya mabihayin bitaw. Kay dapat as a teacher dapat walay mabihayin sa classroom. So and then as a teacher dapat flexible man ta. So it is our responsibility nga mangitag way nga katong nga students bisag lahi iyang learning style and usahay maglisod ta kung sa pag-adapt sa iyang learning style ato ang gyapon responsibility nga i-cater iyang needs. Yeah.
For the next question, how do you support learners who show emotional and behavioral difficulties without compromising the learnings of others?
Yeah, so as I observed today, most of the students are very sensitive. Like small issues like ginadako nila. And then kana jud mo pinaka challenge. Kay dili naman nila hama kanang atiman nila ang studies. So for me, I support in a way that showing empathy and understanding. And also, communication is always important. Like, dili lang sa students and ang other teachers and ang parents sad. And aside from that, dapat observant ta. Kay, naay mga students na kanang usahay nga dili na to ma-entertain bitaw. Kaya na din siya ganang na siya problem. And ma-shock na ang kanang ihang scores kay from high, ni kay siya kaubos, and then wala siya distracted, wala na siya focus. So dapat as a teacher, kabawon ta mag-communicate, observant ta nila, and dapat sa isa ka classroom conducive na siya. So dapat ato siyang i-cater, pero dili siya kanang in a way sa kanang yung whole classroom whereas naang tanang students. So communicate ato siya privately para dili
medyo mauwaw
dili siya maawaw sa ihang classmate.
What do you consider the most important qualities of an effective teacher for today's learners?
So as what I said earlier, students nowadays are diverse. So I believe teachers must need to be patient, innovative, and open-minded. So as we observe, so kung mag-observe ba mo, na yung mga students na or siyang mga behind or sa yung mga dili jud kasabot. So dapat lagi tayo patient. Kay dili man teacher mag-una og kanang walay pride. And then a teacher also is approachable. Kay dili lang man siya kanang bright ka sa topic, bright ka sa subject, dapat sa naakay heart si students.
I agree with you, ma'am. Okay. Basta moingon nga kanang teacher, kanang quality sa teacher, ang unang yung insultan na nila is dapat patience with ka, knowing that dili lang usa ka student ang mong kanang handlean, but many of them in one classroom.
Another question now is, based on your student teaching profession, what were the most significant challenges that you encountered?
Significant challenges. So for me, classroom management. Like sa katong ihang giingon, daghan kay kanang learning style ang student sa isa ka classroom and dili lang biya 5 students but sometimes more than 20. So kana siya, for me challenge gina siya nako ang classroom management. So that's why flexible ang teacher. Innovative ta in a way na kanang kahibaw ta, also creative ta kung unsay mga ways para ma-manage na to ang isa ka classroom.
Okay, so hearing your experience, Mama, like catering at a lot of students, kay it is a challenge, you know, as for us teachers, kay kanang mga students lahi-lahi. So sa imong experience, maka sa gid ka nga gusto jud di ay, especially sa amo ang future educator na amo apod maagian. So
Yes. So aside from that, so recently katong mga calamities like the recent earthquake and the typhoon. So ang para to nag-shift from face-to-face to online class. And then some of students kay walay gadget, walay internet connection, and then as teachers dili man pwede nga kanang dili nga to sa tagaan o kanang buhaton. Kay dili man bud pasabot na kanang naatay gipang face nga difficulties is mag-stop na ang learning. So dapat mangita gyapon tag way nga kanang di sa kanang like sa katong wala internet connection, so nag-modular lang sila.
So for our last question, Miss, if you could offer one piece of advice to an aspiring educator like we are today, what would it be?
So next year mag-practice teaching na mo and soon, so in actual field na jud. So ang ako lang advice is always teach with a heart. So I understand that knowledge is very important, but I believe compassion and passion make a teacher impactful to the learners. So dili lang siya na kamao ka sa content bright kay ang mahinumduman sa students is ang imong attitude towards them, kung unsa nimo ginahandle sila, kung unsa nimo gina-cater ilang needs.
yes, ma'am, no, kaya tinuod jud na ma'am nga. Kung imong passion jud ang usa ka butang, like magtudlo ka, like from the heart jud siya, dili lang kay mura lang kag nagtrabaho para lang sa kwarta.
Yes.
Kay tungod imo mong passion jud, so matudloan jud mo ang mga bata, dili lang kay knowledge but kana yung mulag pud sila sa imuha.
Yes, so if teacher ka, ang imong most i-consider is the salary. Kay imong biggest na i-consider kay ang learning man sa bata. So, ma-feel mo makapoy usahay, pero pag imuha yung passion, dili mo ma-feel ang pressure, dili mo ma-feel kaayo ang kapoy, kay di na-enjoy man mo yung ginabuhat.
Dagan kayo mga content creator karon ma'am nga kanadyo mas willing pa sila magtabang bisag gamay na lang kasi ng sweldo para lang sa bata. Like kasagaran nila mang kay nakitaan sa TikTok kay one siya gibutang siya sa bukid niya. We know nga ang bukid like dili tanan ni gadgets. Ang uban kay naglisod og kaon sa tulo sa isa ka adlaw. Pero iyan yung gitabangan with the help of the TikTok and also to the people na nagsuporta sa iya. So makatabang din siya kaayo sa mga bata, di ba?
Yes, so inaana kanindot ang magmaestra. And then, kung puhol, sa DepEd na dayon, or private school, actually, kumibota sa atong salary. Pero, dili na to ginamain. Kay if ganahan kita sa itong gibuhan, willing ta mag-sacrifice. Like, if natay students ka nagginahanglan, so willing kita magtabang bisag kita sa nagkalisod.
So not just that, no, like kana sa imong gingon gani hamis nga kana we should teach with a heart for our students, like kanang most likely ang student nato kay kanang i-consider bitaw jud ka nga kanang part sa ilahang life, and then kanang ma-consider pud nila nga kanang second parent sa classroom, and then kanang they will sometimes kay kanang open na sila sa atoa na kanang na sila, for example, na sila kuan silang balay problema, and then kanang bawaw sila nga mo storya sa ilang parents, so ara siya di mo storya kang teacher kay kanang they feel secured man kay tungod kay ang imuhang kanang philosophy in teacher is that kanang teaching with a heart and then compassion towards the students.
So yes, sakto man siya. Dapat teacher, authoritative ta para ato ang students dili maulaw nga mo share.
Yes.
Dili tayo mapakita nga kanang strict kay ta kay dili man nato ma-monitor ilahang daily nga kanang ginabuhat or nabas na problem or wala.
Yes, so that's right. So, thank you very much, Miss. Thank you. We really appreciate you for sharing that with us today, and we will keep that in mind. We will going to teach with a heart, and we will continue to thrive and to thrive even more as an aspiring educator. So, thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. So I hope that naamoy na learn and I hope na sa sunod, dili mo ka nang magduha-duha gihapon, mag-teach gihapon sa anpuhon, magkita-kita na tanin niyo sa teaching field.
Yes, in the name of God.
Yes, by God's grace.
Amen.
This certificate of appreciation is proudly presented to Ms. Nerissa L. Lagahi for generously sharing their time and valuable life experience during an interview conducted by third-year Bachelor of Elementary Education students of Cebu Technological University in our campus as part of their functional English project. Your insights and perspective have significantly contributed to the academic learning of the students and have provided meaningful lessons beneficial to society. Signed by Dr. Jocelyn B. Lim, our functional English professor.
Thank you.
Talking of appreciation.
Thank you so much.
Okay.